Hi, I'm the math guy, Steve. Let's try finding the roots here. So when finding the roots of a polynomial expression, this is the same as finding the solutions to an equation or finding the zeros to a function. And so here, to find the zeros, we call them zeros because we set the function equal to 0, okay? And find the x values that make that true. Now to solve this equation, it's a cubic, and so since there's 4 terms, let's try factoring by grouping. Let's try it. So if I factor this by grouping, if I group the first two, what's their GCF? What do they have in common? Well, they both have an x squared in common. So if I take an x squared out of each, what's left? 7x minus 1. Okay. Now group the second two. If I group these two, what's their GCF? What do they have in common? Well, notice they both have a 7 in common. Since that leading term has a negative, let's take the negative as well with it. Okay, so take a negative 7 out of each. What's left? That's 7x minus 1. Okay, and look, they both got the 7x minus 1 in common. So if we take a 7x minus 1 out of each, then what's left is just those parts in front. That's the x squared minus 7. Okay. So we factored, we got 0 on one side, now we factored the other side. So now we can set each factor equal to 0 to find the zeros or the roots or the solutions. Okay, so setting each of these equal to 0, let's see what we get. Okay, that's 7x minus 1 equals 0. So that's 7x equals 1. So x equals 1/7. Okay, there's one of my solutions. Okay, and then now setting x squared minus 7 equal to 0. We get x squared equals 7. And so x equals, take the square root. Don't forget that plus or minus, okay? So x equals plus or minus the square root of 7. So those will be my other solutions to this equation. Now, the great thing about this is there's a Nike step, okay? That's called the check step, all right? Where we can check to make sure that these are indeed our solutions by plugging them back into the original and see if we get a true statement, okay? So definitely do that. Always do that Nike step, that check step, okay? Always remember, it's everywhere.